up onto the stage. They're right here in the flesh. We've just seen them on the screen. Here they are in the flesh. Give them another round of applause.
Hello.
So we've got some boys. Are we ready to meet some girls? Some girls! Please give a big UK welcome to Daniela Monáe, Ariana Grande, and Elizabeth Gillies! Hi girls, how are we?
Good.
We're good. We've just watched your film. We absolutely loved it. Right, so we've got pretty much all the cast. Is there anyone we're missing? Still we're missing? Of course, she is the star of the show. Please, go crazy, go wild, go absolutely nuts, stand up, clap, stamp your feet, scream. It's Victoria Tresvant! Guys, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming to hang out.
It's such a pleasure to have you guys in London. Are you enjoying yourselves?
So much so. A little jet lagged, but...
A little bit, but you're going to be alright. We'll be okay. And thank you so much for coming to our UK fan event. As I'm sure you guys know, these guys have come from all over the UK. We've got someone from Scotland, someone from Cambridge, just to hang out with us. So well done you guys. And they've got absolute... We just watched your movie, by the way. Did we love it? We loved it, right guys? We absolutely loved it. We've got loads of questions for you guys, so I think the best thing to do is probably just crack on and start asking. Are you guys ready for some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Right. Question number one is from Molly. Molly, where are you? Give us a wave. Is Molly there? Molly Finch. There you are. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Molly's question is for Victoria, and the question is this. How and when did you first start acting, and how were you discovered?
I started modeling and doing commercials in South Florida, which is where I grew up, in Hollywood, Florida, actually. So it's kind of ironic that I now live in Hollywood, California. But yeah, so my first commercial audition was for Ovaltine, which is like this chocolatey drink that I think has now been overshadowed by Nesquik. I don't know. Do you guys know Nesquik? Anyways, Ovaltine was like the 90s chocolate drink, and that was my first commercial that I did. And then after that, I always felt like comfortable in front of the camera, and I always liked performing. And when I moved out to Los Angeles to really pursue film and television, I was enrolled, or I auditioned for a performing arts middle school called Millikan. And I think like 1,500 kids auditioned, and I was one of the 107 that got accepted. So I was very excited about that. And I was new to California, so I didn't know any people. And I think my mom, you know, she also enrolled me in this summer program so I could make new friends and not be the new loner kid. But so yeah, and I started doing musical theater. I was an Annie, and I did a bunch of plays, and then I booked a role on Zoe 101. Have you guys seen that show?
Not a Zoe 101 fans here, right?
Yeah, it was a really fun Nickelodeon show with Jamie Lynn Spears, and Dan Schneider, who created that show for Jamie, once the show was about to wrap up, he approached my mom and I, and we started talking about developing a show for me, and I told him how much I loved acting, but as well how much I liked performing and singing and dancing, and so therefore Victorious was created, and
here we are today.
Yeah, so I feel very, very, very lucky and very grateful. So it's kind of insane to know that you guys like came all the way here to meet us, and that the show is actually happening. It's kind of like a dream come true. So thank you for watching, first of all.
So from a chocolate drink commercial to the big screen, that's quite a journey, Victoria. The next question is for Avon, and it's from Ash. Ash, where are you? Is Ash there? Ash, there you are.
Hey Ash, how you doing?
Good name, isn't it? Okay, so the question is for Avon, and it is, what would your advice be for someone wanting to be successful at acting?
My advice? I think you really have to like it a lot. Like, I think that people like, oh, and fascinated with the process or whatever, but unless you really, 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 really enjoy it and like can deal with all the bad things about acting, like say the really, really long hours and like all the stuff that's actually hard because it's a job, you have to really, really have a love for the actual what you do and the act of acting. So
Lots
I
of
think
practice.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, like you have to. I mean, practice but like there's long hours, so you have to really love what you do.
Sure.
Yeah. So you're doing a lot.
Have we got any budding actors out there in the audience? Anyone want to be an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots.
You have
Awesome.
really great schools here, by the way, for acting. You have RADA, You have all kinds of great schools, so check them out.
So maybe we've got the next Nickelodeon stars right here in the audience. Okay, our next question is for Liz, and it's from Amna. Elizabeth, do you have a mic? Yes. No, let's get Elizabeth the mic. The question is from Amna, and it's, in the show, you can be a little bit scary. Are people afraid of you in real life?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, people are really afraid of me in real life. No, a lot of the time, like, I'll go out and we'll have autograph nights, and kids, like, they'll slip the autograph to me, then they'll run away, and I'll be like, I'm not gonna bite you. And then they're disappointed when I'm not mean, so it's kind of like a weird trade-off. But yeah, no, people are definitely afraid of me, which is kind of sad, but I guess it works with Jade. Hopefully when they get to meet me, they know that I'm not really that scary.
I'm sat
not
next to you, and you're not
Am I
scaring
freaking
me.
you out?
No,
Am I
I'm
scaring
doing
you?
okay, so I think you're doing a good job.
Good.
Okay, our next question is for Leon, and it comes from Reese. Do we have a Reese in the house? Reese, where are you?
What's up? How you doing?
Reese.
I can't see Reese, but I'm sure you guys can. Okay, so the question is, when did you first learn to play your musical instruments, and did you find it easy?
The first instrument I learned how to play was drums, and I learned how to do that at 3. I pretty much came out of the womb like, really musically inclined, and my parents are musicians, so we always had instruments just laying around the house. So from the age of 3 up until 12, I just ended up picking up instruments here and there, and it's a process that you really have to work at. My dad's an amazing guitarist, and the best advice he gave me was to practice at least 2 hours a day, and I kept up with it, and here I am today, so it's wonderful.
Wow, wonderful story. Do we have any budding musicians? We've checked out the actors.
Yeah,
it's all the same people.
Oh,
They're multi-talented.
Super talented.
You're gonna go far, kids. You're gonna go far.
Okay, our next question is for Ariana. Ariana, the question is, who is your biggest fashion icon?
I think my favorite fashionista in the whole world would probably be Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe. I love the fashion from like the 50s and the 60s. I thought it was really great. But